Hi guys, it's the Undertow. I'm back with more Mega Man 2. Last part we took down 4 masters, and now we're heading on to Crash Man, also known as Clash Man in Japan. Oh yeah. Anywho, we're going to start off using Air Shooter because it's actually somewhat useful, mostly situational, but it does have its uses. It's the only way to really get past this area with it unscathed, unless you have metal blades, of course. Because metal blades are the epitome of usefulness. And it looks like we have good mets, and now this time they walk. Unlike they did in Mega Man 1. In Mega Man 1, they just sort of stood position. Mets are almost as the Goombas of Wily's forces. At least that's how it appears later in the series and such. There's even a whole level dedicated to them in on Mega Man 4. I thought that was really awesome. Anywho, I'm cheesing through this part with Item 1. I don't feel in particular waiting so long. Strange thing is, Crash Man's theme actually sounds like one of a game shows. You know, like, come on down, Mega Man! Looks like you want a brand new car! I can easily imagine that. Yep, good times. You have to either provoke that Met down there, or you jump over it with item 1 or 2. Get over it with item 1 or 2. Wood shield is a good idea here. Blah blah blah. And those annoying PP. Wonder what PP stands for. I guess it's a noise. It's either like a noise a bird makes. I guess that's why they named it that. Or maybe it's Japanese for something. I don't know. Oh well, interesting theory. Anyway, up here, Air Shooter takes out these top-like enemies in one hit. Also, the metal blades do the same thing, but I didn't get metal blades because I wanted variety, I say. Anyway, we're heading on to Crash Man, and unfortunately I do not do the crash dance. I don't think I was risking it. Oh well. It would be cool if I did, though. His strategy is every time you shoot, he drops a bomb. So you just run under him while you shoot. No, you sort of jump and then shoot, and your bullets will hit him. That's how it sort of runs. Anyway, by defeating Crash Man, we get equipped with Crash Bomber, which is essentially a bomb that Mega Man shoots out. It's extremely powerful, though if it does get latched to a surface, it does take a long time to explode. Fortunately, when it hits most enemies, it immediately explodes. It's a useful weapon, but not particularly too useful. Next up we have Quick Man. Oh boy. Yeah, who doesn't love this guy, right? Right? Anyway, you can get that little bit extra life, item 1 or item 3, which is always nice. Oh, and here they are, lasers. Oh boy. Though I have to give them props though. For the first room, they did show, like, you're always going to fall straight down towards the middle of the room. So it does show you that, you know, the laser beams are relevant and stuff. And sort of, you know, teaches you and blah 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 that lasers are coming. So I guess I can give them props for that. Though, you know, it is somewhat cheap, I have to say, of a level design that that you had to memorize this stuff and blah blah blah. Because normally I don't think a person for the first time to dodge all of this. I don't think it's possible. Which is really questionable about Mega Man's 2 design. Actually, level design. And that's why I think Mega Man 3 is such a great improvement over it, even though I do love Mega Man 2 for what it is. Oh, Air Shooter is extremely useful against Mecha Joes, because it takes them out in one hit, or their mechs at least. It's more convenient to fire at them than your atomic fire. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we have Quickaman. You can take about a half of his health using Flash Stopper. I think if you're on normal mode, it only takes one Flash Stopper. I'm not sure about that. I haven't played normal mode in a long while. Also, he is weak against crash bombs. And something I should have done is that if you hit him with a metal blade, of course I don't have metal blades, but if you hit him with a metal blade, he'll throw up his arms and guard, and he'll be immobilized for a few seconds, and you can shoot him with a crash bomb that way, and keep doing a pattern of like metal blade crash bomb, and it'll just be immobilized in this one position, and it would really help if I knew that before then. But unfortunately, I did not figure that out at the time. Anyway, we're headed up against Metal Man. Anyway, we're gonna throw up my Flash Stopper. It's useful for this area, just in case you don't want to get these giant spikes in the way, or those drill enemies that are coming up later, because those can be a pain. Even though it is possible to go through and, you know, dodge all those drill enemies later. It's just the Flash Stopper makes it all the more easier. See right here, these drill enemies would be popping up at the top and bottom of the screen, but fortunately with the Flash Stopper, they will not appear. And Wood Shield kills them in one hit. So it's helpful to be on the conveyor belt and such, so you're just a moving wheel of death. As I would say. You can use item 2 or item 1 to get that item up there. I'm not sure why I'm mentioning this, but why not? Why not? Oh yeah, and now we have Quickman stage, which is somewhat of an underrated weapon, in my opinion. It's actually extremely powerful. I'd say it's the second best weapon in the game, really. I do like it a lot. And it never runs out, it's crazy. Anyway, right here I'm using crash bombs to defeat these trash cans. Even though there is a good position. I mean, these trash cans are in the position where if I shoot them with the Mega Buster, I can dodge it. And the interesting glitch with item 2, if you hold right at the very tip of it, Mega Man just sort of spazzes out and doesn't fall off. Which is really cool. Anyway, up is Metal Man. He's weak against the Quick Man. Quick Boomerang. Interesting thing about his strategy is that he won't actually shoot at you until you shoot at him, or either that or you get close enough to him. If you get close enough to him, he'll jump from the side and then shoot a metal blade. And I'm just trying to use that as my advantage, which is actually sort of risky, because if I don't get close enough to him by accident, this will happen, and he'll just throw either 1, 2, or 3 metal blades. So yeah, I'm trying to get the timing right, where I'm a certain distance away from him, the right amount of distance away from him, where he actually jumps and shoots a metal blade down, jumps over me and shoots a metal blade down. Any which way, we get equipped with Metal Blade, the most powerful weapon in the game. And it's extremely broken. See, I think when they're making the Metal Blade, they're only conscious of how it would work in the Bubble Man stage, because it really fits, you know, the enemies in Bubble Man stage and how you use it as your advantage in that stage. And just didn't look at the other levels and how it affected. Anyway, on to Bubble Man stage. I'm using Atomic Fire here to take out this first frog. And interesting enough, it's little baby frogs. If there's one on screen, the other frogs will not spawn one. So now, basically, I'm letting this little frog follow me just so I won't be spat at from the other frogs and stuff. And I'm using item 2 because I am lazy. Yep, good stuff, and now I unleash the Metal Blades, finally. Just literally tear through everything. It's really recommended you get this weapon at first because 3 of the Robot Masters are weak to it, and 2 especially, Bubble Man and Flash Man. Wood Man is partially weak to it, and really weak to it in normal mode. And literally, this weapon is crazy. It can shoot 8 directions. Like, for one of those bars to fall down, you have to literally use 4 metal blades, which is crazy. Honestly, it is. Because you have like, I'm guesstimating like 24. I never really looked at the energy bar that close. 24 like times 4. That's a pretty steep number. That's like in the hundreds. No, it's not. But I'm no mathematician now, aren't I? Alright, blah, whatever. Grammar. Also, those frogs are easy to farm off if you really want. And be careful because there's surprise crabs popping up everywhere in this level. So, make sure you don't hit them now, shall you? Anyway, up here is Bubble Man. Interesting thing about his strategy is that, well, he shoots when you're level to him. So right now, if I am in midair, he'll try to shoot me where I am in that position. And stuff. So if you start off in ground, so it's important in the beginning of the boss fight to jump up a little bit, just so he won't shoot at ground level. Because once he gets level with you and shoots a bubble, he typically shoots like 2 or 3 more, and it'll be hard to dodge. And we get equipped with Bubble Lead, which is almost useless, even though you can actually take out those spring-like enemies that roll against the ground. Anywho, I'll be seeing you in Wily 1. So adios to you all.